Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Lockdown Sessions on A Chat with Deb. I'm very excited that I get to talk with you guys. Anyways, on today's episode, we'll be talking about dealing with hurt. It's actually a very, should I say, a topic that is actually, I think, very important, but we talk little about it. So, guys, we'll be going deep into that conversation. We have a guest here already, and I'm going to add her. Welcome, guys. Hi, Ima. How are you? Welcome.
Hi, baby. Thank you.
Why can't we see? We only hear your voice.
Yeah, I muted my video.
Okay, so you muted your camera.
Yeah.
No, but we'd like to see you actually. Let's see your face. Let the world see you and know that you're here. You can do us great good. Yeah. Hi. How are you? See your face.
I'm good.
How is
Can
the
I go
lockdown
off
treating you?
now?
No, you can't go off because you actually talk to people.
Really?
Yes, we're live on YouTube. Charge is on YouTube and Facebook. We're live here.
Debbie, you set me up.
I did not. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm very fine. How is your baby?
It's good. I hope he doesn't cry soon. I would have to leave if he does.
Okay, so on today's episode, we're talking about dealing with hurt. Do you have anything to say about it? Do you feel like people should handle hurt in a way? Okay, for instance, if somebody hurts you or does something really nasty to you, do you give the person distance or you go ahead with that relationship?
Well, I do both depending on the circumstances surrounding the whole thing. If
Okay.
if I'm hurt to the point that it affects my if you tamper with my values and then I'm hurt by it, I'll forgive and let go, but I may not continue with the relationship because I just feel maybe we are not treading on the same path or we don't understand each other. But
Okay.
then if
Hi,
you just
Samuel. Welcome to A Chat with Deb. Hi, Samuel. It's good to have you here. Okay, so depending on the kind of hurt, what if the person?
yeah.
What if you actually let the person be and keep having a wonderful relationship with the person, but the person keeps hurting you? Do you have a conversation with the person, or you just let them be?
I think you have a conversation with the person to let the person know that you want to let them be, but it's not because you don't like them or because you're obsessed with them, but because you value your own peace of mind.
Okay.
Because somebody cannot just keep hurting you and then you just act like not everything is fine. Your own peace
Everything
is
is
at
fine.
stake. So
Very true. Wow. But we've heard a lot of people that's okay. There's something I've come to understand. People say something like hurt people hurt other people. How true do you think that statement is?
sorry, I didn't get that.
People say hurt people who are hurt tend to hurt other people. Is that statement very valid, or you think it's just a saying or a cliche?
I don't think it's a cliche.
Hmm.
It happens, especially in relationships,
Okay.
because someone hurts you and then you feel you've learned a lesson from that hurt,
Hmm.
and then you take it out on someone else, and
Hmm.
it just keeps going like that. The other person takes it out. I don't think it's cliche. I think it's actually true. It's not just a statement. It actually does
Okay.
happen.
Yeah. Okay, then that means it's actually good to actually heal from the hurt, from a particular hurt before you move on to the next person, especially in relationships.
Definitely.
How
Definitely.
about how about when our parents hurt us? I'm just trying to be to make it general. And our African parents, you can't have that conversation with them. You can't have a conversation with them. What do
Yeah.
you do at that point?
Man, you just got hit your head at the wall and just console yourself.
Very, very typical of the Nigerian parents. But I feel
Yes, you
like,
just
yeah, I feel like being hot, that there are different sides, or should I say there are different levels to being hot. There are some that doesn't really necessarily need you to speak to the person that did. Maybe they must have done it unintentionally. But I feel like at the point where a conversation should come in should be when it's actually affecting your peace of mind to a large extent. That's what I feel. Because if you keep having a conversation with everybody that has hurt you over and over and over again, I think you actually get tired of having that conversation.
you
What do you
you
think?
you even be doing it at the expense of your own peace at that time, because it will look as if you are even mad now. Like every other person, you just speak to every other person for every single thing they do to you. Like you don't hurt people too.
Yeah,
So.
I think I hear you
But
clearly.
yes, even with the parents, I think there are some kind of there's a way they will hurt you that you will just need to have that conversation with them. But then you
With
have
them.
to be very careful.
Very, very,
You have to
very,
be
very
very
civil
careful with
about
your
it.
approach.
Very civil. Okay, let me just address them a little. Hello guys. I'm actually posting the link to connect via YouTube. The link is the first one on my YouTube channel, A Chat with Deb. You find it there. I would actually try to put it on Facebook right now so you can see the link and connect if you'd like to join. Thank you, Joe Prince. He said, well done. Well done, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. So in your opinion, how can we handle being hot? Ima, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yes.
Okay. So
So I didn't get your
how do you
question.
think we can handle being hot apart from having that conversation and all? I'm actually sweaty.
Yeah, I think personally,
Mm,
if someone hurts me time and time again,
mm,
I already know that um I think when the person is getting to that point,
mm.
I'll just try to step back a bit to
Okay.
avoid being hurt again by that person. But then
True.
but there's some people that actually do hurt you unintentionally. You can't
Yeah.
prepare for that because they are not even aware they are hurting you. So
Mm,
I don't know. I just feel we all know the point where stuff starts affecting our peace of mind. We all
mm.
know. So when you're approaching that point, just step back.
True.
I think you'll be fine. That's my personal strategy.
Okay, how about people that actually refuse to accept that they've actually hurt you? What do you do at that point?
You cut them off.
Okay.
I think that is as simple as that. Just okay, you don't think you're hurting me, and I'm telling you you're hurting me, you still don't want to
Mm,
accept it. Man, it's no longer unconscious. You're now doing it intentionally actually. So
okay. But do you think bitterness can build at that point? I'm actually throwing you in so many questions. Sorry. Do you
yes, I
think
think that's
bitterness
how
can build?
bitterness starts. When you
Okay.
start when you start bearing grudge, start keeping things, you're counting it, you gradually start getting bitter towards that person.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have a comment here. Fabia said, "Shout out from one of your biggest fans here in Mumbai." I know, I know you're not in Mumbai. Okay, so there's someone else. Let me add Gloria. She's here. Hi, Gloria. Welcome to
Hello, good
lockdown sessions on the Chat
afternoon.
with Deb. How are you?
I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Thank you. So I was just speaking with Ima, and we're talking about how to handle hurt, and she gave certain ways with which we could handle people that hurt us. In your opinion, do you feel like because before this time we're talking about cutting off people, and I asked, don't you think it would at some point where people hurt you for a long time, for like they keep doing it, do you feel like it would develop a sense of resentment, and does that affect you in any way?
Okay. It Various persons have different ways which the way when they respond to hurt.
Yeah.
And that is how somebody will hurt you, keep hurting you, like you said, over and over, and then it keep gradually developing to resentment.
Building.
But although it's not really a bad thing, like cutting people off. There's a point you should get to where cutting people off won't be entirely a bad idea or a bad choice. But aside cutting people off, you can
Okay.
also maybe just develop. There is a way you just know that this person keeps hurting me when it gets to this point, and when the hurt keeps coming, you can master a way of dealing with it. Like for me personally, what I do is, if I know I can't handle it, I will avoid it. That's how I
Okay.
handle it personally, because there are some people that really do not know how to handle hurt. So to avoid you getting to that
Very
point
true.
where you might want to do something stupid, it's advisable that you just avoid it. Seriously. People say bad energy stay far away. And
Okay.
sometimes in your life, you just need those bad energies to stay really far away.
Okay. ATC, I think say hello, Ima. Hope you can see on our screen. Hello, Ima, Gloria, and them enjoying the conversation from Dubai. ATC here in Dubai. we're hailing you from the other part of the world.
They're hailing you from Wuhan, China.
I'm not with you there. Okay.
Hi, Ima.
Okay, Samuel said, please can I say something? Of course, Samuel, go ahead. You can call in. There's a link just by my profile on Facebook. You can use that to connect in if you'd like to say something, or you can post a comment under this live video. Okay, so Gloria, you said, excuse me, Bright said, hello everyone on board. Good afternoon. Hi, Bright. Good afternoon. You said there's a point it will get to that cutting off people wouldn't be a bad thing. So what's that point?
At the point where people actually want to bring out those kind of bad traits in you, you really don't want
Okay.
somebody annoying you to the point where you want to do something crazy or say something crazy, something that you get to get to regret later on. So you just avoid those things.
Okay.
That's the point. The point where it's becoming like a frustration to you, at least to save your own mental health. Yeah.
Okay. So I was going to ask as well, do you think there are steps, just like Ima gave us, do you think there are steps we could follow to overcome hurt? Because whether we like it or not, people will certainly hurt you. Whether you like it or not, people would certainly hurt you. So do you think there are steps apart from avoiding them? Because what if this person hurting you is even in your family? What if this person hurting
Yeah,
you
it's possible.
actually has to share the same bed with you? For how long would you
It's
want to
possible.
avoid
It's
them? For how
possible.
long do you want to avoid them? So what do you
Okay.
think? What are the practical steps you think, in your opinion, we can do?
Okay, in my opinion, I think first of all, you have to come to the point where you know that what is really important, it's your own self. Okay, you come
Okay.
to terms with that. It's your own self. So I've had a practical situation where
Do you care to
I
share?
have been hurt over and over. Can you hear me?
Yes. Do you care to share the practical situation, or maybe it's too it's
Um,
too open?
it's no, I don't think I want to. I'll just say maybe how I responded to it.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So first of all, I kept getting angry over and over. And I decided to, okay, let me talk to these persons, because sometimes they are just doing what they feel they should do or what they feel it's right to do at that time, without knowing that maybe they're actually hurting you by their actions or by their words. What I did first was I decided to talk to her. I'm like, okay, this is what you keep doing and you've been doing it over and over. It's getting to me, because this is somebody I'm actually sharing a space with, and we're supposed to have like an understanding. Yeah.
Mutual
So I'm like,
relationship.
this is what you've been doing over and over, and it gets to me. Okay. But it's like she didn't do anything to adjust.
Okay.
And check it. She didn't do anything to adjust. But and at the time I couldn't help. And the only option I had was to deal with it. So I had
What's
to
the
deal with it, yeah. So I had to
okay?
deal with it, and
So how did it
I
deal with it?
decided that I would just look. I decided I had to just look past it. I had to just look past it, and
Okay.
let me just forget about it. Okay, I decided to take it that this is your character and you cannot change it, so I have to deal with it. So first of all, if you're getting hurt, if it's somebody you can actually talk to, you can talk to the person about it. That's the first thing for me. I think you should do. If it's somebody you can talk to the person about it. And there are some
True.
too that you need to pray about it. You need the Holy Spirit to help
Very
the
key.
person to
Very
help
key.
you.
Very key.
Yes, you need the Holy Spirit to help the person to actually help you. So first I said talk to the person, pray about it, and if there is any way you can help, it still boils down to talking to the person, like you can assist the person to change. But there are some persons that are just out to hurt you. They don't care, they don't want to know, they are just out to frustrate you. So when you realize that this one don't pass, be careful. If you can keep your distance.
Okay. All right. Then I wanted to find out how about you talked about the Holy Spirit and the place of the Holy Spirit in helping us to overcome this hurt. I'd like to throw
Yeah.
more light on that.
Okay.
Put you on
We
the spot,
know
right?
that.
Please pause it. Belema said,
Yeah.
"Hi guys, hi
I
Belema,
actually
welcome."
didn't expect. I didn't expect.
Expect.
I, but it's fine. It's okay.
Of course.
um. Okay. The place of the Holy Spirit cannot be overemphasized in
Yeah.
our lives and in everything we do. Okay. He comes first, and he can actually help us deal with everything and anything.
Mm,
So now, when somebody's hurt you, making you feel bad, you're down. Like it affects every aspect of you. Like it
mm,
affects the way you respond to other people. It
mm,
affects the way you respond to even the person hurting you, and it will also affect the way you respond to God. Okay,
mm,
so I want to say that God does not want you to be in that situation where you're coming to Him with burdens, because now
mm,
He has told us in His word to bring our burdens and lay it on His shoulders. He will care, He
mm,
will take it up, He will take it from us, and He will care for us. So now, if it has actually developed to that point where it's now a burden, it's a
mm,
burden to you, and so it affects God and it affects the Holy Spirit. And God doesn't
mm.
want those things that will affect our relationship with Him. So I'm very certain that He will be more than willing to assist us deal with this, because it will actually deal with our relationship with Him.
Okay, just a quick
That's
one.
how I want to look at it.
Okay. Just a quick one, Bright Wiki. We're talking about dealing with hurt. You know, a lot of people, like I said at the opening, that a lot of we can't as much as avoid being hurt by anybody. In fact, even if you say you want to hide inside the bush, something will actually happen
Yeah,
to you there. So we're actually
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about how to deal with hurt. So that's the concept of today's conversation. If you'd like to call in, there's a link on my YouTube page, the pinned comment is there, and also on my profile. You'd actually see on my timeline on Facebook, you'd see the link. You can call in and become a guest here. So So let's jump back into our conversation. Just to add, I'd like to introduce to us a book, and that's Beyond the Hurt, Understanding the Mystery of God by Pastor Isaac V. Olori. I'll raise it up so we can get it. Beyond the Hurt. It's actually a very wonderful book. However you can, wherever you are, you can hit me up later and I would give you details on how to get it. It's a wonderful book written by Pastor Isaac Valentine Olori, who is the General Overseer, the International Director of Greater Evangelism World Crusade. You don't want to miss it. There's so much. A lot of us go through stuff from family, from friends, basically a lot of things that we actually hold inside, and it's eating us up. It's making us not live up to our full potentials. This book will help you know how to handle that hurt. So guys, the hurt, it's called Beyond the Hurt, Understanding the Mystery of God. There's a second one I don't actually have here, and that I Forgive for My Sake. It's written by Apostle G.D. Numberi. You might want to actually look out for that book. It's actually a wonderful read. I actually read books, so I know what I'm talking about. You don't want to miss it. So that's just my offering to you. Look out for them, and I'm sure it will be very wonderful. So we'll be rounding off right now. I'm sure a lot of people came in late. The last one we had, the last live session we had, lasted for over an hour. But I'm trying as much as possible to make it quite brief so people can actually watch later if they miss the live session. So I'll bring back Ima and Gloria for their last words. So Ima, welcome back. Gloria, welcome back. Welcome back. What advice would you give to the viewers out there on how to deal with hurt? We've talked about so many things, like final words, since we're rounding off. Please hold on. Sydney said, hi, Des, watching from Denmark. Ima, where are you calling from, please? Ima, where are you calling from? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Gloria, where are you
I
calling
can
from?
hear you.
Okay.
Calling from Lagos.
Okay. Ima, where are you calling from, please?
No, I'm not calling from
Since
Earth.
we're
I'm calling from Pluto.
Okay.
When I
Very,
called from China,
very
he
nice.
sent me back.
I said, I have to send you back.
He sent me back. So I'm back.
I
I'm
have
here.
to. Yes, I have to send you back. We don't want to coming from Wuhan. Okay, so final words. We're trying to round off right now. Final words to the viewers. You might want to go
Okay.
first.
Okay. Like I said earlier, you cannot stop people from hurting you. It's something that just happens. It's a normal day-to-day activity, part of our day-to-day lifestyle. People get to hurt you intentionally and unintentionally. However, it's up to you to protect your peace of mind with all diligence. Being is also very beneficial in protecting our peace. So as much as possible, try not to let everything that people say or do get to you. Your peace should be paramount to you. Thank
True.
you.
You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining, and thanks for being a guest on today's show. So, Gloria, what are your final words?
Okay. I stand with Ima. It's about you. It's about your hotter, if I can use that, and you. So it's about protecting your own peace. Don't let people hurt you repeatedly. If you can avoid it, try to avoid it. Don't let people hurt you repeatedly. Yeah. Some persons actually give people that impression that you can actually do anything to them and get away with it. If you can avoid it, I will advise that you avoid it. But if it's something you cannot avoid, you have to master ways of dealing with it. Because first of all, you have to stay sane. Okay, you don't want anybody driving you nuts. So I'm leaving you with, if it's something you can avoid, please avoid it. Thank
Okay.
you.
So guys, would be